Blue whale. The blue whale is not just the largest animal alive. It's the largest animal known to have ever existed on Earth, and stretching up to 100 feet, these giants are as long as 3 school buses parked end to end and can weigh as much as 30 elephants combined, with a heart the size of a small car. Despite their colossal scale, their diet is surprisingly small, consisting almost entirely of tiny crustaceans called krill. Using a technique called lunge feeding, a blue whale will accelerate and engulf a massive mouthful of water and krill, then use its huge tongue to force the water out through its baleen plates, trapping tons of food inside. They communicate across hundreds of miles of ocean with some of the loudest, lowest frequency sounds in the animal kingdom, a powerful rumble that is deeper than human hearing. Once hunted to the brink of extinction, this magnificent titan of the deep remains a rare and protected wonder of our planet's oceans. Humpback whale. The humpback whale is an ocean acrobat, instantly recognizable by its enormous wing-like pectoral fins, which can be a third of its entire body length. This makes them famous for their spectacular surface behaviors, like launching their entire 40-ton, school bus-sized bodies out of the water in a breathtaking breach. Beyond their displays, they are incredibly intelligent hunters, often working together in a technique called bubble net feeding, where they exhale in a circle to create a curtain of bubbles that traps schools of small fish. Humpbacks are also renowned vocalists. Males perform long, complex, and haunting songs that evolve over time and can be heard for miles underwater. Amazingly, the unique black and white pattern on the underside of their tail fluke is like a human fingerprint, allowing scientists to identify and track individual whales across their vast ocean migrations. Sperm whale. Instantly recognizable by its enormous blocky head, which can make up a third of its body length, the sperm whale is the largest toothed predator on the planet. This massive head is not just for show. It contains a unique organ filled with a waxy substance that helps focus the most powerful sonar in the animal kingdom. Sperm whales are legendary deep divers, plunging over a mile into the abyss and holding their breath for up to 90 minutes to hunt their primary prey, the giant squid. In the pitch-black darkness of the deep ocean, they unleash a series of deafeningly loud clicks to find their food, sounds so powerful they can stun their targets. The scars often seen on a sperm whale's head are testament to the epic battles they wage with these massive squid. Uniquely, these giants only possess teeth on their slender lower jaw, which fit perfectly into sockets in their upper jaw like keys into locks. Orca. Despite its intimidating name, the orca, or killer whale, is actually the world's largest species of dolphin. As the ocean's ultimate apex predator, it has no natural enemies and can be found in waters from the frigid poles to the warm equator. These highly intelligent animals live in complex, multi-generational family groups called pods, which function as distinct cultures with unique vocal dialects and hunting traditions. This diversity is most apparent in their diet. Some pods specialize in eating fish like salmon, while others have perfected cooperative strategies to hunt much larger prey, including seals, great white sharks, and even other whales. Perhaps most famously, certain pods in Antarctica work together to create powerful waves that wash seals off floating ice. A stunning example of the problem-solving and social learning that makes this black and white cetacean one of the most fascinating creatures on the planet. Beluga whale. Known as the canary of the sea, the beluga whale earns its nickname through an incredible range of vocalizations, from high-pitched whistles and chirps to low clicks and moos. This highly social Arctic dweller is instantly recognizable by its ghostly white skin and the complete absence of a dorsal fin, a key adaptation that allows it to swim easily beneath vast sheets of sea ice. Its most unique feature is the prominent squishy forehead called a melon, which can change shape to focus sound. The beluga uses this biological sonar, or echolocation, to navigate the dark, frigid waters and hunt for fish and crustaceans with remarkable precision, making it a true master of its icy domain. Narwhal. Often called the unicorn of the sea, the narwhal's most famous feature isn't a horn at all, but a single spiraled canine tooth that can grow up to 10 feet long, erupting straight through the male's upper lip. While it looks like a weapon, this tusk is actually an extraordinary sensory organ, packed with millions of nerve endings that can detect subtle changes in water temperature, pressure, and salinity. This helps the narwhal navigate the dark Arctic depths and locate the fish and squid it preys on. Living year-round in icy waters, these whales also lack a dorsal fin, a clever adaptation that makes it easier to swim just beneath vast sheets of sea ice. This combination of a sensitive tooth tusk and a streamlined body makes the narwhal a true master of its extreme environment. Gray whale. The gray whale is essentially a giant seafloor vacuum cleaner of the ocean. Instead of skimming the surface for food, this whale dives, rolls onto its side, and sucks up huge mouthfuls of mud, using its baleen plates to filter out tiny crustaceans hidden in the sediment. This unique feeding style fuels one of the longest migrations of any mammal, an epic 12,000-mile round trip from the icy feeding grounds of the Arctic to the warm calving lagoons of Mexico. Their mottled gray skin, which is often encrusted with a personal ecosystem of barnacles, gives them the appearance of a living, moving rock, and they are easily identified by the series of knuckles on their back instead of a distinct dorsal fin. Once feared by whalers and called devilfish for their powerful defense of their calves, many gray whales today are known for their curious and sometimes gentle interactions with boats, showcasing a remarkable and complex intelligence. Right whale. The right whale earned its name for a tragic reason. Whalers considered it the right whale to hunt because it was slow-moving and would float after being killed. This gentle giant is easily identified by a few key features. It has a large, stocky body with no dorsal fin, and it produces a distinctive V-shaped spray when it exhales. Its most unique characteristic, however, is the rough, white patches on its head called callosities. These patterns are as unique as a human fingerprint and allow scientists to identify individual whales. Instead of actively hunting, the right whale is a skim feeder, swimming slowly near the surface with its mouth agape, using its enormous baleen plates like a sieve to filter vast quantities of tiny crustaceans from the water. Unfortunately, with their habit of staying near the coast, they are critically endangered, facing constant threats from ship strikes and entanglement in fishing gear.